Hello, we are Team Twilight Sparkles, and we came together with a dream to make everybody's life just a little bit happier. We've designed a solution that can be used by sponsoring organisations to help people who are struggling with isolation and loneliness. And we're going to do that by bringing together the generations. As we've seen during the recent COVID crisis, it's been difficult for people to get together. But it's not only at those times when people feel isolated or lonely. So our solution will bring just a little bit of magic into everybody's lives by making them feel happier. We've done this by designing a Power App, a registration screen, some Power BI, and by bringing all that together with some Power Automate flows, using our technology skills to bring some magic to some lonely people's lives.
Hi, I'm Liam, and I've built a Canvas app that can be used to share jokes between users. Here is a grid of all the jokes. You can then rate the joke or choose to send it to a user. And then from your inbox, you can select a joke that you've been sent, and then you can rate it. And there we go.
So here we have the user experience dashboard for the solution, which gives a analytical platform of the data that we have received from the different users' interaction from the solution. So here we have a date with which we are making the analysis, and it is per user and jokes and what kind of sentiment they have, and per user also. And also we have the ratings for the jokes as well, and also analysis of the comments as well. Thank you.
So as you can see, we've used Dynamics as a backend of the system. We have a jokes entity, which has a list of all the jokes that will be available on the Canvas app to select from. We have the received jokes, which is basically the jokes have been sent from one person to another, and also the emotions entity. So this is basically capturing the thoughts and feelings of user when they log in onto the app and when they leave the app.
Okay. This is a portal where all users who want to register How Funny app will come to, and they can register using Azure Active Directory or just putting email, username, and password, and just clicking the button register. After, they will be redirected to a profile page where they can update their first name, last name, date of birth, or just simply choose if they have any kind of disability, which will be in the interest of us. So we can change the screen of the app if they have any kind of maybe visual impairment or hearing impairment, or maybe both. So we will change the app accordingly to that. And then after it, they can click on the update of the profile, and information will be updated inside of the system. After they finish the registration, they can easily download the How Funny app by just clicking on this button here on the homepage.
So my name is Mike. I did some of the flows in the system. We have 3 flows. The first flow, this particular flow is triggered when an emotion or a response from a user is put into the system. It will analyze the sentiment of the response from the user using predictive AI, and then it will feed that back into the Dataverse. The second flow will be fired every time action happens in Power Apps, and that adds a record back into the Dataverse. And the last one is scheduled to run every day. It pulls jokes back from the internet using an API, gets about 10 of them, that's set up via an environment variable, and then it pushes all of those into the Dataverse for the Canvas app to use. So that's just our initial ideas. On top of that, we were thinking about adding some quizzes into the app, some polls, some jokes, some photos, anything really that could help a lonely person connect with their friends, with the rest of the world, all through Canvas apps and the power of Microsoft technology.